Hello, greetings. This is the red edition of the webinar chat questions. Waiting for it to fade out. There you go. Whoa. All right, this is for the webinar situation. Chat questions usually take about an hour after the webinar. I give myself a break. I used to do like 5 minutes afterwards. Like it's like too much. So you can, if you want to know more about this, it's in the link down below. If you want to join the webinar, there's a video on that. It's only YouTube videos of everything if you're interested. So here we go. Blessings. The spirit guide is here. Jojo is here to assist. And all right, so angels, guides, and universe here to assist. Heighten the vibration to connect to the universe. Clear out the matrix energies. Let it dissolve. Have more focus in the ninth dimension. It just came up. Okay, that's a new one. Crystal Snow, are there any messages from the hybrid children? Yes, I do see a feline that is assisting you. I also see a fairy hybrid child. Which is something new. The fairy is very connected to your energies at this time, basically keeping that inner child with you alive. Madeline is her name, but I believe she has another name, but you got a weird name. Starch Kitten, whatever that is. I don't think that translated right, but Madeline's probably the better way to go. They have Skylight Kitten. Okay, leave you with that one. Basically, yes, we're working with your inner child to expand your universe of knowledge. Basically, there is also a Zeta connection you have that is, helping with your alien senses. You never know. By October, you might feel very different in a good way, for more sensitive. Just feel like the veil around the earth is thinning. Let's put it that way. Whoops, I just hit a button. So yeah, the veil around the earth is thinning, so you should be able to feel. You might feel your hybrid children. It's hard to say what's going to come through. Are there any messages from Archangel Michael? You're wanting to trust more of yourself. You're getting, yes, there's been an adolescence energy. I'm not sure, but that you're coming out of that. Of course, we all have that, of course. But it does seem like you're strengthening your inner self. For self-healing also, even for your family, definitely your son. But the main thing is mental clarity. Help your third eye see more clearly, and also for your you're connecting to your root chakra, so your ground more. So you're going into a interdimensional shift, as we all are, as you can see. So there's probably much more going on to show a bridge to a new era. They show you as like a humanoid dolphin being, but you don't have a dolphin face, but you have dolphin energy. You have a human face. That was serious. That was neat. Gundium, any messages from my guide? Yeah, just take things one at a time. You are connecting to the Galactic Federations, of course, and we'll get a download. From the Zetas, but mostly from the Arcturians. Just everything is going to go slow, but let's see. By the end of this month, you should see some kind of a positive transition that you're going through. Question 2: any message info from the Nine Fingers Dragon? They're from what I feel, another dimension. They come and go through this world, but not very much. But they usually, well, obviously they're another dimension. But I'm gonna say what I meant was another universe. But I guess that's what I was feeling. The ninth dimension. They don't come out very often, so they are like a wizard energy around them. They can go through the chakras because they can read minds very easily. Can you imagine that? Yeah. So. So yeah, they can get off course very easily too. I mean, they can be very positive. They can also be something else. Carol, Carol, are there any messages for me? Yeah, I'm seeing dolphin energies around you too. Well, you can say the Syrian energies are increasing. I'm not, well, what I see when I see you have pointed ears, like a fairy being, like an elf. This is your normal. Excuse me. This is your normal look. You can say with the Syrians, the fairies, having pointed ears is normal, and you usually like have a staff, not always, but and long hair, like long white hair, and usually it's a female incarnation. Yeah, you are like a guardian of Agartha. Now, this world is kind of like you're letting others do it, but on other worlds, you're very much like a guardian of the fairy worlds. So yeah, your prominent incarnations are on fairy planets. So this one, of course, has one. So you're now this what I mentioned. Sorry, it's been a long day. Uh, yeah, pardon me. This is your other self in Agartha. I mean, you're like one of the guardians, but that's not your main thing. Is you have many trades. Let's put it that way. Question 2: are there any messages for me from Archangel Metatron? Yes, you're just strengthening your chakras. There are. Let's see. You're going around. You will see your grandkids. You're definitely a protective energy around them. Also, timelines. I think there's other beings here causing me to tire out too. That's let me clear my vibration. I think there's somebody else here not helping. I think that's where that's coming from. As soon as I was fine until I hit record. Send energies. Jeez. Yep. Should be better now. Of course, I lost track of what I was saying. Oh yeah, timelines. You're healing timelines around your grandchildren, definitely. You're building this positive force. So you're basically upgrading your senses to know what's coming and everything. Nothing to worry, of course. But you're basically upgrading your senses from what I see. Okay, James. Thank you for your message. Your work has been invaluable for my waking up. Blessings. Are there any messages for me today? I do see you very connected to Arcturians, but also see you going into a high vibrational universe as for bringing assistance to this world. Meaning, in Astral, you go into Arcturian level of, you can say, taking the cap off the Earth, the third dimensional cap. I do see a lot of other Arcturians around you, so the Arcturian Councils is very strong with you, basically. And, think of it like high dimensional Star Wars. Meaning everybody has the Force, but it's a lot different, of course. But everybody has telekinesis. But it's not all the violence that you will see in something like that. But it is a lot of, like, putting a memory into someone's, like, Yeah, they're capable of like changing your reality. You know, you're minding your own business, and you end up somewhere else, or talking to your friend, ends up being not your friend, is actually a projection of somebody else trying to get information out of you. It's that type of level of stuff that goes on in the higher dimensions. So it happens here, of course, but we don't see it. So it's like higher dimensional Star Wars, something around, well, all the ships flying around, but more of the there's a lot of trickery going on to awakening us. Let's put it that way. So yeah, you're very much involved, I believe. So yeah. So our astral selves are more awake, obviously, than our human self. So you're also getting information from all of this to prepare for what's to come. Question two: what beings have been around me lately? Yeah, definitely Arcturians. There's been some reptilian, deep state reptilians. Not to put fear out there, but they have been around. Because I think you've been kind of poking in on them. So at least astrally. So you want to know what's going on. So you've been getting more information to your human self, and so you've gotten some attention. You're all right. Don't worry about it. But if you feel like a reptilian's around, or if you sense something strange, don't be surprised. You're all right. I want to keep that up. Now, that's for everybody, too. It's not just a message for you, but it's a message for others, because this stuff, yeah, as you become more awakened, more sure of yourself, sure of what's going on, and not afraid, connecting more to the fourth dimension, you're going to get attention. So, not to say you'll get attacked, but, that's just the way it goes. Now, this is all I'm getting for right now. So, think about it on a fourth dimensional level where you know, you have like reptilian, for example. I'm not saying it's all reptilian, but for example, they say this one's opened up, this one's awakened, this one's, or whatever word they use, so they're all kind of getting together and, trying to shut that down. Like if I have a live stream, trying to slow it down or something like that, or there's more to it, but that gives you kind of a glimpse of it. That's what I'm getting as I'm answering your question there. So yeah, there's a whole nother reality going on, basically. Katie and Dan, any messages for me? Yeah, I believe like love life will get better. Of course, I don't have full detail here, but it does seem like it's getting stronger. Of course, I've connected that before and been way off, but uh, either way, it does seem like you're attracting the right energies to you. Let's put it that way. So if you go into more details, it's that's up to you. Uh, yeah, I can't be 100% if anything's truly happening, but well, I see the energy around you is a lot better than it used to be. Let's put it that way. So, the more contact you make, the better. With potential partnership. Let's put it that way. Any other messages on Galactic? I feel you're very connected to Orion and Jupiter. I believe Orion's like your source coming into this world as an Orion being, and Jupiter is a place that you go to, like an astral. You've had a lot of connections with Jupiter. I was going to do a video about this. Like our solar system feels like it is truly the gangster solar system. Not all planets are gangsters, but Mars is, and Saturn is definitely. Uh, Not to say it's all bad, but just to put that out there. I say Pluto's kind of involved with that to some degree. So we're in this solar system for a reason. So, but now you've connected this Earth, way. I don't think you're that interested in this planet ages ago, but you're coming here to assist with the ascension. I believe that's. I believe you can pick up on that. Some people are like very foreign to this world. It's like I have no connection to this world at all. I don't know why I'm here, but I believe because a big part of it is you're here to assist with it. You're here to cut through the blockages that are going on. Just make sure I get it. So okay, that. Yeah, just something came to mind. Marianne, any messages for me? Let's see. Here's your upgrading your energies. You're connecting more with the trees. Notice how there's no hurricanes here. California is going through a cleanse it needs to go through, unfortunately. I don't think it's going to happen next year. Well, at least not at that scale. I think this is the worst it's ever been. But yeah, because you're very connected to the weather report, it's the reason why I'm mentioning that. With the Galactic weather report, you do affect HARP also. You do kind of blind it. You do not to say fully shut it down, but you do interfere with it. So it can't be as strong as it used to. So you probably can. It is HARP. I mean, they might have another name for it now, but it's fully active. Question 2. I took a short nap last week, and when I awakened, I heard this message very clear. Don't tell them that our security clearance are changing. What was I working on? Don't tell them that our security. Yeah, this is it's an astral. Now I've waked up. Yeah, I woke up and I heard a lady laughing. I mean, it's like she was like right in the room. So, yeah, it's some kind of secret project you're working on. I believe you're another version of you is in the deep state, basically. Now it's a positive. I feel like I know I would do this publicly, but it's you are a double agent, from what it seems. So this is like your partner telling you this. Yeah. So now who you don't tell, these are reptilians, from what I can pick up on. Yeah. Love it. So apparently there's definitely that shows that we're making. Now look at that though. There's another reality here that's very. It's like a fantasy world. They go through dimensions. They have higher knowledge, and we're just a bunch of 3D Neanderthals bumping into each other watching TV. Have no idea that this other reality is going on. It's like an action movie, and we're in the dull part of it. So, we're just it's that's okay. We're doing this is like not the easy part. Let's put it that way. Not to say that's easy either, but so Maddie, what DNA percentage of the alien race am I most connected to? Sorry, I was just okay. Sorry. Let me read that again. What DNA percentage of the alien race I'm most connected to, and what are the qualities like? I feel mostly Andromedan. Kindness, connecting to nature, basically more positive intellect, meaning to think clearly. Of course, you might not always think clearly, but it is there for you to think clear. It's been blocked a lot through this dimension, but you're very connected to music, vibrational music. I'm not sure about modern music, but music in general. Your energy is like a song. It's neat. So just think about let's put it this way: playing music, and all of a sudden you start hovering. All of a sudden you start flying. Think about that. So, percentage, Andromedan. I mean, obviously, I would say 50%. I realize many people say, "Oh, then you'll be a super alien." Well, I'm going to say it anyway. I want to say more, 85%. But a lot of people say, "Oh, just turn into alien," but we are aliens. So there's different ways of looking at that, but it's strong. Now it fluctuates, but it's strong. It depends on how much you use of it. So let's put it this way: your potential is to go to that level. It's pretty high. So, like at a low level, I know the way I look at it is a little bit differently than others, but it's like at, let's say 10, 11% mostly, but it can go up to a higher percent when you fully activate yourself, put it that way. When you fully turn yourself on your abilities. Question 2, what would you or my spirit guides recommend to be the best ET DNA infusion for me? Lyran to help you ground. Just to help you see things more clearly. There's sometimes a fog, and the felines are very much involved with this planet, so just feline to just help you balance yourself. Symmetry, any messages for me? Just stay active. Just yeah, very connected to the Zeta group, and also the matrix energies of breaking down. I believe you can connect to that. Just what do you? It's like watching it dissolve. I believe you have no problem letting it dissolve because you've had a lot of difficulties here, as we all. So, what do you see? Do you see a ship? Do you see another universe, or the rest of the universe, or another galaxy? Let that come through, because it'll help you tune yourself. Tara, I have been having dreams about myself and my son both having ET affected areas around the back and neck where it connects to the head. Can you tell me more about this? Oh yeah, let's see. I've been connected to dreams and myself. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little bit deep. All I can, it's like that's the power, like the strongest energy infusions are truly there. The heaviest impact, like the most protected also. So it's like your main DNA is there, and it's well protected. So it's where, you know, your ET friends come to work on to steer you. I mean, let's put it this way. With that, it's kind of like an implant in some ways. So they can do it anywhere to help you upgrade your vibration, upgrade your senses, like open up your chakras. Because sometimes I get an upgrade and I can feel my crown chakra opening up. I wasn't sure what that was before, but yeah, it's a crown chakra being cleansed. You get more data like a satellite. So it's your connector, you can say, is what I'm getting from that. That's the only thing I would get, unless you have more details of how you want to go into that. So sometimes it can get corrupted, sometimes because that's where beings attack. Not to say your neck hurts, but that's the entry point where they can affect you. Question 2, any message from Zenta? Yes, you're opening up dimensions around you. You're becoming less and less human. You're becoming less dense, little by little. The rose is the energy you can connect to basically your senses are increasing, like connecting to your rose. You should be able to feel it differently, feel nature a little bit differently. It's like it's an opening to another dimension. Nature is an opening to another dimension. The rose is like your flower color, your flower. So there's music to all nature too. You might feel a song coming from it also. Usually it's instrumental, possibly. You might feel that. At this dense level, it's a little bit difficult, but you never know. You might play a song that is familiar to you, that's connected to it. Sandia, any messages from my angelic realms? Yes, yes, time is going to speed up, but don't let that make you feel uncomfortable. You're also very connected to the dragons as they're helping leveling out your energy. You also have the ability to walk through walls. Not to say you're going to do that now, but you do have the ability. Yeah, you might be careful with that right now. As all beings do, but even in this dimension, you can make it happen. But like I said, you don't need. I don't know why they brought that up, but because you're connected. Yeah, your crown chakra is opening up more to angelic realms, but also you're just getting more steady with that energy. You're pulling it in, so you're asking for that. So you're getting. I just see them giving fusions. I believe they're doing that too. So it might be a couple months for you to fully see the change. But yeah, you are going through a slight. You're going through it. You're not saying upgrade, but you are going through a shift of some kind. What I'm saying, masters are around me, so I can work with Buddha, definitely. Yeshua is around. Buddha's the strongest, it feels. So. Yeah, Buddha seems to be the strongest vibration. Anybody else, I have to look up Ascended Masters, see if there's anybody else who feels right. I don't have a whole list of them all. Those are the ones that come to mind. Okay, that was no help. Saint Germain. Of course, he should be coming to me, but his night is very faint. But messenger, okay, because I don't know who these. I don't know all this masters. That's why I have to go to this. Actually, it's pretty strong. Saint Germain, definitely. Yeah, it's probably the strongest. Right. And yeah, disconnect to their energies. Yeah, they're not having a message. Disconnect to their energy. You definitely feel a clearer direction. Noah, I felt a motherly attachment to a woman I saw in a dream last night. It was what? Yeah, it was definitely a. Well, yeah, it was a mother of your. Well, it's a. I would say it's like a mother god energy. Oh, it's a spirit guide vibration. Oh man. She's not really giving her name. A moment. Your name is Cynthia is the name that comes through. So basically, it's helping you with your guidance. Now the motherly energy comes from a past life. Basically, just that's how you felt. That's how you remember her. But of course, it goes much deeper than that. So you're just getting extra help from what it seems. Any messages for me? You are clearing your direction. You are strengthening your vibration. You are your path. Yes, not the easiest one, but your senses will give you knowledge of what's to come. Not the clearest, but we're living in a maze basically, so we get caught. So just let go of old energies basically. Let go of anything that just like you want to have a firm look. Just like you can say to yourself, just clear out. I'm going to clear out any vendettas or any negativity I have for anybody. Clear it out and see what you see in front of like your path or your future. See, it gets another way of connecting to your guides is clearing all of our stuff so you can see more clearly. All right. Danielle Spencer, I received a spirit message about an old friend who might possibly be able to move me back to my hometown in Florida. What can you pick up on this? Something like an ant. Something like that. It feels like an ant. But he says an old friend. Well, I guess at the end it's kind of like an old friend. I mean, because I feel relative, but you can say the old friend is like an aunt. Feels like a female though, who might possibly be able to help me. Well, go by your first choice. Let's put it that way. Yeah, just go. We'll go to all your possibilities and um, see. Can I'm feeling. I still feel ants, but that's up to you. But yeah, just have all your options open and look around, see what you pick up on it. Any more messages on this? Yeah, just it should be very clear to you who this is, and contact him and see what happens. That doesn't mean it's something you're going to rush into, but you never know. Not likely. Feel like you're going to ease right into it, but take your time with it. Meaning, so that's all I got. That's all I get. Just your senses follow your feelings on this. You're doing pretty good right now. Uh, Sometimes you want everything now, and sometimes you need to really wait. So just be patient with it, but of course to reach out. Just use your senses. Amy, last weekend I was going to do some painting projects for my grandma, but she was really negative about it, so I ended up not doing them. Was a life lesson for her? Yeah, it's just she's going through some internal healing, so just let her do what she's got to do. So she's got, you know, just let her be, basically. She's just going through a lot of internal turmoil. I just learned about a chakra called the Ascension chakra, which is in the base of the skull. How this pertains to me at this time, it's different. Uh, the Ascension, it's basically unlocking the third dimension from what I feel. Just, it's assisting you in all things. So you can connect to it, feel what you feel inside of it. Funny when I connect to it, I see it as a child because we all become like we all euthanize. You can say we all become kids again in a lot of ways, but very, very we youthen our outer selves, but we're still very, you know, we're very elderly, at least in our what we have learned, but our outside shell becomes young. So it's something to meditate on. You might get visions of the future from it, possibly visions of yourself and help you cleanse. Like ask it if you want to ask it what you need to heal to move forward, like in a meditation. That's what I'm getting from that. So it pertains to something you can explore with, basically. Hope we get more of a clarity. Jess, I've received downloads and been attuned recently for angelic Reiki as a healer to others. Will Archangel Gabriel verify if I'm being attuned to you? You'll see Reiki 1 and 2 by him next weekend and provide any messages about this. Yeah, this is great. This is definitely this is where you need to be. Now this will help you with your health down the road. You can say with your health situation got you into this, because now you're going to look at it more intensely, because you want to help yourself, of course, but you want to help others, of course, but helping yourself helps you help others. So I see an intense energy from this coming from you, as you learn it, of course. Question 2, what other beings have been around me lately, and what messages do they have for my highest good at this time? See, Michael, Gabriel. Michael and Arcturians are around you, basically attuning your energy to basically heal the past. Not to say the reptilian stuff would be healed real, but just the human stuff. You're also you're shifting into a higher density, but not yet. But you're tippy toeing into that. Future, open yourself. Now, I think you can see the future a little bit. And obviously, it's not the easiest to see, but yeah, connect to the future. See what you're globally. For you, it won't be easy to see your future, but you never know. But you are opening up doors to everything. Eric, do the canines have a message for me? Yes, they're going through your vibration as for just letting you loosen up a lot to help you connect to the higher realms. Definitely. Let me check something. Make sure I'm recording. For some reason I just thought. Yeah, basically just to astral travel with them. Like in your meditation, bring them into your meditation and go with them somewhere. You can do this on your daily too. Just ask for the canines to, astral travel, be astral travel. It's basically what comes to mind where you are with them. It feels like you're on the moon. On this planet, you're also on another version of this planet. And you're watching this world very carefully. Because it's like a suspenseful movie from their point of view. It's like they don't have all the hardships that we have. So we're here for a reason. Sometimes you wonder, but we are. Any other messages? Just believe in your spirit, guys. Just believe in your connections that you're going in the right direction. Just trust yourself. Yeah, you're folding into a higher dimension energy. Just, you're coming out of the old you, going into a new you. So I am feeling Reiki around you. You might feel more energies. Maybe, possibly. This might be a couple years in the future, but because we're all healers in the long runs. Down the road, you might connect to that. Martin, any messages for me? Let's see. Let's see. There's building blocks going on, like connected to the zetas. Is like 5 dimensions that they're watching at this time. That's connected to ours. That they can walk through to get to ours. They don't have to walk through all 5, but and you are involved with this, basically bringing us to a hard. It was like there's these different dimensions that are like a more positive version of Earth. And when the zetas, and I guess you're involved with this. So as Earth shifts, it removes, for example, this will be like there'll be a world where there's no mainstream media. So it'll get tossed out. I saw the whole thing with Alex Jones get tossed out. Not entirely, but think of, now you can see that happening here. Think about, of course we're so used to the old stuff, but think of all this stuff falling out of place. That's what's going on. Obviously not as fast as we'd like it to. I do see that zetas are much involved. So you're kind of undercover here, you can say. You like managing it, let's put it that way. Question 2, it's like you do something and you wait for a response on, like, anyone's going to talk about it publicly through my videos or someone else's. Question 2, anything relating to the future timelines for me? I do see a relationship that is forming, but has not fully come into your environment yet. You're working on it, you have not experienced it yet. It's there, I don't know when, but it's in some kind of chamber of some kind. Let's see. Yeah, I usually don't run into any of those, but you never know. Usually kind of cut a lot of stuff off for myself, but that's okay. So you never know. Raw end, do I have any messages from my guides? Let's see. I do see you connecting to Jupiter energies as we're bringing a more positive vibration into this world, little by little. And also, you're working with the reptilians in a positive way as for bringing more of the true earth into this environment. You have, like, let's see. I don't know if I mentioned this, like, I see a bird version of you, like a carrion, like a bald eagle energy of you. I don't know if you can connect to that, but I do see a version of that. But that's been coming from your guides or your galactic guides. So, what beings have been around me lately, and what messages it has? Yeah, just answer some of that. That's okay. You're very connected to the dolphin energy, meaning the oceans are going to speak to us to give us signs of what's to come. Strange anomalies in the oceans. I understand this is a possibility. We still have time to go. You'd also do connect to the mer people, the Atlanteans, you can say. You definitely connect to those. You probably feel some of that. Donna Riggs, how am I connected to my friend Millie B? Many past lives as growing up as children. Usually you're not related, but you're friends. You have several incarnations, always just growing up together. Usually it's in a farm-like environment, normally. A primitive place. Was doing pretty good. Yeah, but this is like a sister energy to you. Now, Palladian energies too, of Syrians, but mostly Palladian, because that's where like the play worlds you go. Just everybody just goes around and super lazy and having fun. So that's usually where you hang out. There's also, once again, dolphin connections. You have a lot of incarnations there. But the Palladian world where everybody's relaxing is definitely a place that you probably like to be at right now. But it's like a soul. It's like almost your soul family, but not quite there. Very close to it, though. Any information of interest for the next couple of weeks? Yeah, the weather is going to be kind of odd, but nothing to worry about. Um, Now the alien vibrations around you. Now they've been kind of quiet. Well, sort of. I feel a lot of Zeta presence there, but nothing to worry about. Also amphibian. So I'm not sure if anything's really going to show up in your like to be seen. But if you want to play with the aliens, like you mentioned, talking to them telepathically, give your time how you feel about that. You can keep them at a distance. That way, it's not too weird. They like to. Excuse me. They like to have that connection. So, um, that's all I'm getting for that. Just have fun. The weather's going to be strange. That's all they say. Miles, do you have any messages from anyone? Connect your energies. The amphibians. You've gotten a lot friendlier with the insectoids. You've had kind of a disconnect with them for a long time. Your amphibian connections basically helps with your telepathy and your spirit connections. A lot of your friends are amphibians too, because they don't remember it. But you'd be surprised how many spiritual people are actually amphibians. So, like Buddha, for example, makes a lot of sense. Your guides say to pay attention to cats, meaning that if possible, if a cat is anywhere around you, walking around, or it's a message for you. Not saying what it is. Not saying it's going to happen now either. But just so that You never know. If you see a cat, there's a reason for it. So, any messages from my higher self? You are upgrading your senses. You're connecting more to the moon. You're also leveling out your chakras so you can see more of the alien beings. You're giving yourself time to adjust to it, but your Zeta connections are very strong too because you want them to be synced. So you figure people awaken because they see Zetas. So there's a possibility of them being making their appearance, possibly. So here and there. Either way, it seems like you're involved with that. Any other message from your higher self? It's just you're changing more galactically. You're allowing that to more come through. I guess that's what they're saying right now. Susie, what have you been doing in Astral? Let's see. First thing that comes to mind, I know it sounds weird, but the pink people. People that are pink. You can say like more wear pink than they are skin. Well, their skin is kind of like a pinkish color, but not super pink. The species I've never heard of. It's a pink world that is of, let's see. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. I mean, what do we know? When you have Asian people, you have white people, you have German people, you have pink people. So visually, yeah, I don't know. See how you feel about that. But I see pink people. I don't know. They're not giving me a whole lot. They're humanoid. They're different versions, but of definitely humanoid pink people. You can see also pink. Zetas, but I see pink humans. Sure. They're very delicate people. They're very into jewelry. Maybe not the male so much, but definitely female. Very similar to this world, but they're pink. So, oh, I just sit on that one. That one's. Are there any messages for me from the gargoyles? Yeah, you're strengthening your chakras basically to clear out the disbelief energies of what's truly here. You're also very connected to the Sasquatch. As patience for bringing them here. Now, the gargoyle, they're very connected to diamonds. I didn't realize. I didn't realize that. Yeah, they're very connected to diamond energies as part of their consciousness. A lot of them wear diamonds, not a lot, but some. It's like a showing of their race, showing of their vibration, who they are. So many different kinds. I don't know anything about diamonds, but it's like different color diamonds too, I believe. So it is letting you know that connecting to diamonds is like connecting to them. So it's been represented. It's actually more like a symbol, than it's like any other crystal, but they do have power to it. But it's just like a symbol. So there's a lot of diversity with diamonds on this world, but it is the diamond gem is the gargoyle gem, at least in their eyes. That's a new one. So yeah, you do connect to them in Astral. You connect to them. These pink people that will come. That's hilarious. That's good. That's different. That don't connect to that very ever. I believe they're just like us. Well, not in this reality, but a nicer one. In Ara, my body has been so heavy in the morning this week. So I'm doing, what am I doing in Astral? Mother Earth's going through a lot of heavy energies. So I believe you're helping her transition. That's mostly what I'm seeing in Astral. I also see you're connecting to a galactic general that's very stubborn. That's connected to this Earth. And you say connected to the deep state that you've been working on to let go of the negativity, which makes a lot of sense. They're connected to the men of black, they're connected to everything. Yeah, it's like a general you've known in other lifetimes. Like you know better, and let people know what's going on, that type of thing. At least that's what I'm receiving from it. Question 2, a friend of mine asked me for a favor to put money in an envelope and leave it in her mailbox. Her friend Caesar was watching over her cats so he could buy food and stuff. The envelope is gone, and Caesar said he did not take the money. I don't think he took it. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think he. I don't think he has no reason to. What is he going? I mean, it's not that much anyway. I don't see him lying. No, I don't know what. Well, I wouldn't do that again. That's for sure. I don't know. Maybe put it on the rug or put it through the. Let's put it this way: if it happens again and it disappears, then yeah, he's lying. But I don't think he is. As for where it went, it's not being very clear. Feels like somebody else got it from what I'm feeling. So that's the feeling I get from it. But yeah, I don't know. Somebody else saw it. I don't know. Feels like somebody else got it. But if you do it again and see if it disappears, then I don't think he would do that. It's like, why would he do that? It's like it just doesn't make any sense. Because if you do it again and it disappears, it's like, oh, I don't know. That's a little bit stupid. You keep doing it 2 or 3 more times, and the money keeps disappearing. That's a little bit bizarre. So, yeah, I think someone else got it. I don't see. He has no reason to do that. Pamela, are there any messages for me? Just meditate with your energies. All right, connect to Archangel Michael. Trust yourself more. Sleep when you need to, rest when you need to. Don't worry about your health so much. It seems to be a big problem, of course. It's normal. Question 2, are there any messages for me from my stepdaughter? We crossed over in 84. Oh, yeah, she's definitely with you. She's mostly with her father. But she is with you, though. Her father is definitely, she can't. I think I don't know where he's on the other side or where he's at, but either way, she's with him mostly. The message for you is, she says your senses are improving. You're willing to trust yourself more. And you're willing to, she says you're very connected to dragons, but also the birds. Bird energies. The birds give you messages. You're not always aware, but that's okay. They help you sleep too. So yeah, they're so peaceful. Definitely. Henry, my first question is: there in the past 2 weeks, I've had battles with inner circle pertaining to my spirit guides, and it's broken down pretty badly, and there's a corruption within. You ask if my from creator or anyone from the Galactic family who is a culprit, and why are they suppressing me so hard? And no, I don't believe that. It's coming from me asking, from the rough test. I think it's more than the norm. I feel like an Anunnaki energy there. Anunnaki guides that are kind of intruding on your regular guides, like blocking them. Guys, they really have it out for you, don't they? I'll send you energies for it. Yeah, it feels like Anunnaki. I believe they're trying to break your connection with their guides. Geez, they really want you. I'll send you energies for this, but it's. I feel it's more your guides are being attacked, which is not exactly normal. Yeah, you're really making some changes over there, aren't you? Just tell them to get lost. 2 Anunnakis, they're like twins. You can call them the twins and tell them to get out of there. That's what I'm getting. There's a Matrix movie part 2. There's 2 white-looking beings. They're like ghost beings. They have like dreadlock hair. That's what I see. At least these 2 beings, I see them like that. I send you energies. Hopefully you feel better. My second question, do I have any messages from Gwendolyn from the Karma Court? Let's see. Yeah, it seems like you've been being strangled recently by these beings. In Astral, you're really you're part of a higher galactic federation. You're making some major changes on this planet. And being human is it really broke down your human self more than anything. It's basically meaning big changes are on the way for the planet. As for when this will occur, it's still in process. So you are being knighted also, like a knight, like what the Queen does. But you are being knighted because of all this. It's like you're truly in a battle, that's for sure. All right, sending you energies for that. Jeez. Mary Grinder. Can my spirit guides give me an update concerning my husband's health? Just let him rest. Just rest. I think some of his emotions are kind of getting out of hand a little bit. He's kind of, he's making it worse in some ways, but worrying, it feels like there's a lot of that for good reason. Just rest. I believe he'll get better. It's going to take a couple of weeks, but yeah, it's not easy. It feels like it's just... Question 2, any messages for my spirit guides? Yes, you will be able to guide. Basically, just send him a heal. Just pray for him, help him heal. As he's just going through a lot of agitation from everything, life, not just his health. Just some a calming energy. You're calm, he's calm. More calm, the more you can think through. 1 to 11, I saw a gray alien in my third eye as I was trying to go to sleep last week. He seemed to have a very stern look on his mouth. As he stared at me for a while, can you tell me what did he wanted to do? Why was he there? Yeah, I don't think it was the most positive, Zeta. So I believe you're breaking through the architecture, as we all are, of the Matrix. And it's like she's the culprit. Whatever you're doing in Astral. So you're not afraid, and they don't like that. So, because a lot of these beings feel like they're going to be revealed, which is good. Now, this is new. I got a message today about it, and now, yeah. They're not showing what you're doing Astral for good reason, but let's put it this way. You're breaking down the mental grid that's going on. Question 2, who has been around me lately? I can feel being messing around with me in bed, sometimes sharp pricks on my feet. The only thing I feel is that Zeta is involved with that too. Like a Zeta collective is the only thing I can pick up. So I would just do a querying. Angels, just do a query so I do not come back here again. So I feel like there's 3 of them there. Yeah, they're really pissed. They're mind controlled, or what they're doing is not working. So it's good. Just ask for it should queer or let a candle do a querying. Though I won't leave it lit, but I believe it will leave. Moses, what new things does my higher self see me doing in the next couple of months? First thing that comes to mind is sightseeing. If you're up to it, some kind of travel. Nothing too crazy, but something new. So it feels like that's up to you, though. Might be, just wanted to see something new. Might be one thing. Might be a church, like a cathedral or something. You might be looking for one thing, but either way, the different types of foods also that are clean to your style, something different that you might be trying out too. That's always in the third dimensional level. Do I have any scars or any traits from my past life now? I feel you're clearing Anunnaki still. That's only some amphibian stuff, but mostly Anunnaki are clearing. You have a lot of canine with you. That's very positive. So yeah, just connect with that, definitely. Basco, any messages from anyone? Just connect to your higher self, trust yourself. Way I've been doing is just, it's kind of like you're connecting to your higher energies to see above the third dimension. Just like you're like going to a lookout tower or something like that. Not necessarily you have to look at it like that, but just have the feeling of upgrading your, seeing the fourth dimension basically. It'll help with your third eye. I hope you get more clarity on things. There's a dragon energy around you. You can say it's connected to Novak, but they are protecting you. What I see. You also have a lot of magician energy around you. Not necessarily like Merlin, but like Houdini. You're very, and also Isaac Newton's energies. You're connected to. You're just connected. I always say connected to the dark arts, but it's just because it's different. Question 2: any wisdom from spirit or from the angelic realms? Let's see. It does feel like you're walking a tightrope at this time. Just connect to your girlfriend. Just keep her calm. Sometimes she feels like she's losing it. Sometimes it seems like that. Kind of just be the calm one and maybe watch what you say of all this craziness. Of course, say what you got to say, but you don't want to say anything to cause any trouble. Feel like there's a catastrophe or anything. I don't think you do that anymore. But they're just putting that out there. But yeah, the girlfriend energy needs you just as a comfort energy, and the two are working together. And she's a guiding light. She can definitely connect to new vibrations that you're not used to. So just connect together and see what each other are picking up on. But you're definitely moving into a more fourth dimensional energy. Sure. So that is the message at this time. All right. Thank you, everyone, for posting your questions. Have a great weekend. And that's all we got. All right. See you tomorrow. Much love. See you later.